Have you ever considered the idea that itching could have a spiritual significance? Have you ever pondered if it could be more than just a physical annoyance? What if we told you that itching can convey a profound spiritual meaning, a message that your body, mind, and spirit are trying to communicate to you? This is a secret message that you would do well to listen to, so that you can live at peace with yourself and with the world around you. In the heart of Japan, in an ancient monastery, a wise monk named Tetsu has dedicated his life to studying mysteries like this. In this fascinating Zen story, we will take you on a journey to discover ancient wisdom and a new perspective on itching. You will discover how itching can be a sign of imbalance, an invitation to healing, and an opportunity for spiritual growth. By the end of the text, you will understand how to distinguish between a simple physical annoyance and a spiritual message. Before continuing, remember to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to be informed when new content for your spiritual growth is published. The morning sun filtered through the leaves of the maples of the Zen monastery of Komyoji, illuminating the wrinkled but serene face of the venerable monk Tetsuo. His disciples sat in a semicircle around him, eagerly awaiting his words. Tetsu was known for his enigmatic parables and profound teachings, capable of touching the heart and awakening the mind. That day, however, the topic seemed unusually banal and earthly: itching. My dear disciples, the monk began with an enigmatic smile, today I want to talk to you about a phenomenon that all of us have experienced but which few have truly understood: itching. A murmur of surprise spread among the disciples. The itching? What could it have to do with spirituality, Master? Asked shy Sakura, a young raven-haired disciple. Isn't the itching just a physical annoyance, a symptom of some allergy or irritation? Tetsuo nodded. In many cases, Sakura, you are right. But itching can be much more than just a physical ailment. It can be a messenger, a signal that our body, mind, and spirit send to us to get our attention. A messenger? Taro, an older disciple with a thick white beard, asked curiously. And what is this messenger telling us? This, Tetsu replied, is the question we must ask ourselves every time we feel the itch. What is our body telling us? What is our mind telling us? What is our spirit telling us? Tetsu scratched his chin thoughtfully, as if searching for the right words. Often, he said, we think of itching as a simple physical discomfort caused by an insect bite, an allergy, or dry skin. And in many cases, this is true. But there is another level of meaning, a spiritual meaning, that we often ignore. The disciples listened with growing attention, enraptured by their mentor's words. Itching, Tetsuo continued, can be a sign of imbalance, of disharmony. It can indicate that something is wrong in our life, that there is an area that requires our attention and healing. It can be an invitation to look inside ourselves, to explore our emotions, our thoughts, and our actions. Tetsuo paused, letting his words sink into the minds of his disciples. I remember, he said, a time when a persistent itch tormented me. I couldn't concentrate on meditation nor find peace in my thoughts. Initially, I thought it was just an allergic reaction to the pollen, but the itching persisted even after taking the medicine. What did you do, Master? Sakura asked with concern and curiosity. I began to meditate on the itch itself, replied the master. I observed the sensations, I explored the emotions that came from it, and slowly, I began to understand that the itching was a reflection of a deep anxiety that I had repressed, an anxiety related to an important decision I had to make. And then? Taro asked. What did you do to turn this discovery into something positive? Once I recognized and addressed that anxiety, the itching went away, Tetsu replied. I realized that my body was sending me a signal, an invitation to take care of my mind and spirit. As his eyes shone with wisdom and his smile spread peace, he added, the itch, my dears, is a call to action. It is an invitation to take care of ourselves physically, mentally, and spiritually. The disciples were fascinated. Tetsu's words had opened their eyes to a new way of seeing itching, a way that went far beyond simple physical discomfort. Thanks to the master's explanations, they realized that throughout their lives, they had often felt itching without a specific physical reason. How can we distinguish between a physical itch and a spiritual one? Master Sakura asked. It's not always easy, Sakura, the monk replied, but there are some clues we can look for. A spiritual itch tends to be persistent, unresponsive to physical treatments, and accompanied by other sensations or emotions, such as anxiety, frustration, or restlessness. Tetsuo continued, furthermore, a spiritual itch can manifest itself in specific areas of the body, each of which has symbolic meanings.